Hello everyone, thank you for joining us at the Cloud Launch and Learning Marathon. My name is Rodrigo. I'm here to bring you some knowledge in Power BI. So we will talk about some buttons, some icons, some images, some tips and tricks to improve your reports. My session is Bring Your Power BI to the Next Level. I will show you some tricks, so tips to improve your report. I want to show you some improvements like R language to bring some machine learning to your Power BI. I want to show some tricks on buttons, on images, on icons, when you can combine this to bring to create your own cards. I want to show some web pages where you have some icons that you can download and you can customize in PowerPoint, for example, if you don't know how to work with Adobe Photoshop or some GIMP or some software that works with images. So it's very light, very easy, but are tips and tricks that somebody don't know in every day when he is working and spend many times trying to do some simple things that you can do with some tricks, also some samples that I will give to you in this session. So I am Microsoft Data Platform MVP. So I am teacher at my city. We have a university here. I teach some class in software engineer and database systems. So I work a long time with as a teacher. I have my own business. I work with SQL Server 20 years ago. I started working with SQL Server. 6 or 5 years ago I started working with Power BI. So today I want to show some things that I learned in this journey. So I hope you enjoy this session. So the title or my session is Bring Your Power BI to the Next Level, and I will talk about some tips and tricks to improve your report or to go to the next level when you want to create your reports. So the first thing I want to show is buttons. So we have some default buttons in Power BI, but you can improve your buttons with some tips and tricks that I will show it to you. As you can create some animations, you can use GIFs, or you can simply use a combination of images that you can bring more interesting buttons to your Power BI reports. So let's start with our first demo. So I am from Brazil, so I speak Portuguese, and I will try to speak my best English for you, okay? So this is my data model. This is not important for this moment. For this first demo, it's only about buttons, but the trip is like this. So we have some buttons here, okay? But I will use a blank button, and how I can create a little animation in my buttons. So I have some images, okay? I have my principal image here, so I cut in 2 images and remove some items from this image to create this image here. So you can see we have some lines here, but I remove this. So I will use this on hover, on preset, to create some animation on my image. These are free images. You can download it on the internet. Next, on the other demos, I will show where you can download these images, okay? So what we are going to do here? I put a blank button, okay? So what I need to do here is here to fill. I choose my image. So the first is when I hover my button, I open here, I will adjust to have more visible image. So here, transparency 0. Okay, this is the first. The most thing that people don't know is when you put your mouse here and change this behavior and remove, this will not remove the first state, okay? This will remove only when you select here. So when I hover, okay, I remove here, the image continues here, okay? So it's blank because it's focus, okay? Default, yes, press. Focus, there is no image. So you add your image, is when you press, okay? This is the default. And now when you press, okay? Transparency 0, adjust here, okay? When you put mouse over, okay? So, and when you click, you choose next on press. I will remove this and will add my image. Adjust, okay. So when I put my mouse on this, look like this, and when I click, the effect as I click it on the button, okay? So this is the first trick. It's very simple, but most people don't know how to do it or put the button in the full state, like change this something here, okay? But in this case, you can put your mouse here, and when you click, you see the effect as you were click on the button, okay? This is the first trick to start our demos, okay? Let's go to the next level. So let's go ahead with another tips. So the second one is about images. So I like to do something with the images to improve my report. So the background, create the custom cards, or create the custom buttons as you see in the first example. But this one I like to do very much to create a background. You can use Photoshop, GIMP or PowerPoint to create a background and create some cards with the colors, with the image that you want to work. So in this example, I will use the Cloud Launch Learning PowerPoint colors to show to you how you can get a button or image, take these colors, to put these colors on your image and create some custom image or custom cards to use, okay? So let's do this example. I have here a blank Power BI, and I have some sites to show to you. My favorite is the flat icon, where I can get some icons to use, free icons, okay? When you need to pay, they have information about it. But I like to use SVG, so you can customize the color, all the things you want to do. Another thing I want to use is the color picker that I use to take the colors that I want to work. So in this example, I take the picture of the PowerPoint, and when you click in the area, you can see all the colors that you want to see. So what you need to do, you need to go to color picker and upload your image. In this case, I have my image here. This is a print screen from the... So you have all the colors that you need to work. So I want to use this color because it's good with this dark background, so it's better to work. So I get some icons, Instagram, go to my PowerPoint. You need to use SVG. PNG, you cannot work with the color to work in PowerPoint. For example, if you want some custom colors, you come back here, take the number of the color. So let's take this blue, dark blue. So you go here, okay, colors, and put the hexadecimal here. Okay, so very easy to do. So I want this green, this light green. So I came here, I already have this. So what you need to do is export this image. I have one here SVG. I need to put now PNG because I will use this in Power BI. So what I need to do now, as I have this background here, I will put this on my Power BI, so as a second plan, background. Okay, transparency you need to put 0, and I like to use adjust. Okay, this is my report. Now I will use a custom visual, sparkline. I will put this here. I will put my measure, okay, whatever, any measure you want to use. I will put the year, okay. I will filter something to do specifically. Let's put our basic filter, and I will all this and this. Okay, makes sense. Okay, so what I need to do now, I will remove something here. Let me take this background out. So I will change these lines. So I will use this green. Okay, it's very simple. The points. Let's take more dark colors. Okay, let's remove the background. Okay, and the category. Okay, this is great. So what I want now, I want to put some borders that I can use, or I can use some images. Let's take some images to here. Yes. So this example, I have the icon, the graphic with the same colors, and I want to do one more thing. I want to put one form. Let's take here. Let's customize this. No, the border, I want to use the same color of this. Let's put more visible here. 6, okay. So what I want to do now, I want to put this to the back, and now I want to click here, and click here, and group. So I have my custom card with my picture, my borders, and my graphic. Okay, this is another tip, another trick. And this contrast with the background, and everything is good. Okay, let's go ahead. So here is one of my favorites, is the icons. But this is not the icons of the icon formatter, or as you have on Power BI, to format the table and the icons and the colors and the background. Is not. This is the icon, is another type of icon that I will show you to you, that you can use it with custom characters, custom items, numbers that you can use and customize better your reports. This is one of my favorite tricks in Power BI, and let's see how it works. So here I have my Power BI, and I will put some measures, my total, and okay, and I will segment this by some regions of my city. Okay, let's format this. Conditional formatting. This is not conditional formatting. Okay, this is a custom kind of icons that you can use. Let's put this like this. Okay, let's put this one. Okay, values. So this is good. I like to use very much this function in Power BI. So as you can use Unichart. Oh, sorry. Unichart. Okay, you have many tables that you can use to see what kind of Unicode you can use in this example. Okay. Okay, this is a little example. Okay, you can use this table, and you need this number, the Unichart number, to use to work with this example. Okay, I will show some examples to you. So what I need to do here, I have my values, my region. Okay, let's create one measure. I have this here, prepare it. So the first measure I need to create is about some values that I want to create. And I want to use this with this guy, Unichart. Unichart is a function that you can use in Power BI. So in this case, I want to create some scorecards, some KPIs, as you can name. So I will paste here. Is status smiles. Smile is some faces that I use in this model. So what I have here is an if statement, simple. This value is more than this Unichart. If not, is bigger than this, or what else, this here. So I will change here this measure because I am using another measure. Okay, let's use this guy. Okay, so now I have the same measure. Let's order this. Okay, what I need to do, I need to take this status smile and boom. Okay, this is very nice, very grateful to use with these tables or these metrics. Is very useful. I use it very much because you can combine. And now another trick that I will show in the next example, you can use in the titles, in some texts, you can combine the text with these icons. So it's very useful to use this guy here. Another example you can use, let's duplicate this. So you can use some functions to calculate the size of the measure or the county, whatever. So what you need to do here, another measure. Some customers want to see the performance of the sales by employees. So if he if the sale is about a KPI, or if he sales is near the target or is not near the target. So we create this example here with the function repeat. Okay, this will repeat the stars based on in this here is client ID, but you can repeat until the total of the sales, the units. So let's remove, here is customer code here. Let's remove this, and now I will put the stars here. Okay. Let me see. What happened? Stars. Whoops. Okay. You can see here, yes, this will repeat with the line until the end. Let me see. Okay, this guy. Okay, here. So, and you can order this. Okay, and now you can put the conditional formatting as color fonts like this, stars, or this. Okay, an example. Okay, you got it now. So it's only a simple example. You can repeat the count, and you can take some good effects as in your table. Okay, let's go ahead to another example. So another one that I like too much is customized titles. Now with the latest updates with Power BI, we have options to customize these titles with custom formulas. So you can use some icons that I showed in the other example, that you can customize some texts, some views, some things you want to improve. So let's do one more example. So here I have my total, and I have my target. So I have these two measures here. Okay. So what I want to do here is create some measures that will help me to do all the customizations that I want to do. So let's use this as was a title for a graphical or a line chart or something, for example. So I have here the name of some place. Okay, this one. Okay, but I want to show if he is near the target, I want to show something. If not, I want to show another thing. So what I need to do here is create a measure that will show me the icon of the graph key to up or graph key down. Okay, so let's create this with that function that we learned at Unichar. New measure. I will put this. So, for example, if you see this, is graph key up. So, if I want a graph key down, I will create another measure with graph key down. Okay? So, great. Another thing I want to see is my result. So let's create this too. So if my total is bigger than my target, it's 1, not is -1. Okay, very simple, very simple. Okay. Another example, what I need to do here now is I want to do if you are selecting some places, some region to work. So I want to create one measure here to get my selected value. Okay. And I will create some slicer here. Okay. Let's put this guy here and oops, and here. Okay, so I have some regions of my city here. I want to put this here, and I want to put this guy here. Oh, in the table. Okay, so I don't have. Okay, so I want to know if this region is -1, so I need graph key down. So let's put this guy here. Let's put this guy here. So what I want to do, I want to create a title that brings to me these options, if it's bigger or if it's down. Okay, let's create my measure to the title. Okay, let's see how it works. Oh, I have this one title. No, let's take another. Oh, this one. Okay, I need a slicer to the mouth too. I forgot this. Let me see. Da, da, da. Here. So the target is by month. Okay. Let's take month here. And let's put a slicer here. Okay. Great. And selected month here. February. Okay. Now I will take my measure for the graph key title. Okay. Let's go. Okay. So what I have here, let me control. Okay. So I have here, let's put this, yes, more visible. So what I did here, a simple if my result is equals 1, so the region, the underline or the minus, month and graph key up. If not, the region, selected month, graph key down. Okay, and format the value to put on the card to do something more intelligent or more is more easy to read. Okay, so what I need to do here on my card, I will put this title graph key here. So what I have to here is this effect. I have the region name, the month name, the graph key is down because he is not growing, so, and the value. If I change this, let's go, oh, this is up on the same month, okay? And you can use this for the title of a graph key or chart or whatever you want, okay? It's another trick, another tip that you can use in your reports, and you can customize this whatever you want, okay? Let's go ahead to another example. So another one that I like to use, now the last Power BI update, they increment the shadow effects. So you can use the same formulas that I was using in the last example to do with the shadows. Okay, let's show how to do it. So I have here my card. So I want to use what? I want to use the same formula if the result is positive or the result is negative. So I will create a formula to the shadow. Let's copy this from my text page. Okay, new measure. So here is sombra, but in English is shadow. If result positive, blue, or not, red. You can use the colors that you have take here, okay? You can take the hexadecimal and put there here, okay? In my case, blue and red, okay? So what I need to do, I need to come here, shadow, and the color. I don't use this window here. I will use the custom color based on my measure. Is shadow. Oops. Here. Shadow. Okay. In the field value, you need to choose this option. Okay. When you put OK, okay, this is my shadow. When I change, let's put some down value here. Okay, it's red, the shadow. Okay, this effect is very good, it's very useful when you want to see the values down or the values up. Okay, let's go to the next tip. So let's go. The last but not the least is some tricks with our language. As you know, you can use this on Power BI. So you have two ways to use this on Power BI. You can use this with R script. You can run your own code, or you can import some visuals that were built with our language to show forecasting, for show some machine learning, so advanced analysis. You can use Python to work with this. So first step, you need to go to Power BI. So you need to install some R client, okay? You need this. And you go to here, options, configurations, and you will see R script here recognize your installation of R. You can use RStudio or other tools to work with R. The question here is, you need to install some libraries, okay? When you start to work with the R language, you need this. So if you don't have, you will get an error, and you can install with the help of Power BI, no problem. Okay, so I will here, more, other, R script, connect. Okay, I will take my script that I prepare here to take some data. I will put here, and okay. This will run, connect to the internet, and bring my data to my Power BI. This is the same thing you do in the RStudio, okay? I will take this, load, and okay, I have the same data here, okay? Let's get out of here. This two, I don't want to mess many things, okay? Okay, so what I need to do here, I will put my R. He asked me, do you want to enable visual scripts? Yes. Okay, so what I have here, I have my data, my search. When I click this, our language will create for me a data frame, date or search. I need to see if here is like data, this is like text, so I will change this to data, okay? The format I don't remember if it matters, okay? So I have my R script here, and I will put this here, okay? Let's do some forecasting. You know that I probably will get an error, okay? Because I don't have this library installed in this machine, okay? So I will run here. Okay, I think this don't need. So this is the first step, the first example, very simple. You have here your script in R that you can use inside Power BI, okay? It's very simple, it's very useful when you want advanced analysis on your Power BI. So another example, you can use some visuals. You can come here, get more visuals, search for the advanced visual that you want. So let's see. Oh, let's go. Okay, advanced, and you have many here. Okay, so I will use this guy. Okay, forecasting. Let's see if he will ask me to install some libraries. Okay, date search. Oh, yes. Let's see. Oh, you need to install some libraries. Okay. So what I need to do here, let's find my R open. Okay, and let's install this. Let's see here. So let's install. Install packages. And so the first one, XML. Okay. Oops. Oops. Parentheses. Let's go. So if this takes long, I will pause the record and start again. So let's come back in a minute. So all the packages are downloaded and installed. Let's try again. Okay, everything is working fine. So you need to open your console, R console, and you need to type in install.packages cia tools, okay? And this will install all the packages you need. Yes, you need to put the name one, another one, okay? But you install, and you have a fully R graphical working in your Power BI, okay? So this is done, this is okay, I hope you enjoy. So let's finish this. So thank you very much, I hope you enjoyed my session. Thank you very much for the sponsors, and see you to the next event. Bye bye.